Roger. Oh, let's go in. Again. Stella. How are you? Hey, you? No.
see the bakery there.
The bakery is over there. I have a feeling that it's that place over there. I think another well, it says Udnos there. So if you look from here, or you bet, see where it says bakery on the right hand side? You go to the left.
Yeah.
Past the window, you'll see the Udnos. O-R-N-O-S. You can't see the top of it.
I tried.
I didn't get to tell you much.
You know, I thought he'd finished.
È particolare. Εντάξει τώρα, αλλά όμως και εδώ πρέπει να...
Μου είπε είναι του Δήμου, λέω εδώ το θέλω το Δήμο.
Μα και αυτός το ίδιο θα κάνει. Το κτίριο δεν είναι του Δήμου.
Αυτό είπες είναι του Δήμου. Και αυτό το του Δήμου είναι, όχι του Περονέτε.
Από αυτό λέτε για
Α, εντάξει.
μια βεβαίωση από το Δήμο.
Είναι πολύ απλό.
Εντάξει.
Εντάξει.
Ωραία.
siamo passati 2 minuti fa.
내가 Yani. Seguimos vamos a jugar.
Stace.
Sit in your chair, or how are you feeling?
Do you have a bin? I do. I think she just wants to put them in the bin. Orası da
Well, you drink it.
And no, we're actually staying at Crystal. I suppose.
Αυτό είναι πώς μας πάει μέσα, δηλαδή πίσω τρεις μέσα μία.
back when they come back. Yeah. Yeah. I saw him this morning.
Ωραία, κάτσε να σου πάρει ένα τηλέφωνο του πρώτη. Thanks. Bye bye. Κάτι φορά τώρα, Ναι. camera, the reality is so much better. Yeah?
Do I make it on the movie?
Εντάξει, εγώ θα πάμε 7 η ώρα, θα πάμε για φαγητό θα και Μάρκος και μετά κατέβουμε στο Γάρι. Θα σε πάρω τηλέφωνο.
And then that means it could be
And they were like, "Wow, look at this." And he's like, I was like, "Did you kill him?" He's like, "No, but we looked at it." And then he's like, "No."
Where did they go? I don't know.
so well on the money to make, right?